NBC Radio News is KCAA News Talk 1050, the Inland Talk Express.
Shopping with Bev coming up in just a few moments, right here on KCAA AM 1050.
For the record, hell, we are the record. KCAA, the Inland Talk Express.
Time that I saw you had sparkles in your eyes. It's unbelievable how you had me hypnotized.
Well, welcome to the show, everybody. And this is an exciting show. This is the first brand new show kicking off the new year, and we're absolutely thrilled about it. We have a lot of good information to bump out to you. And this whole month, the whole month, we are going to have surprise after surprise after surprise. So you guys keep on tuning in and having some fun. And let's say hello to Diane, our co-host.
I can't hear you guys out there.
Yay!
I'm back. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to Christina, too.
Yes, and Christina is our liaison and another co-host. And so how was your holiday?
I had a wonderful holiday. You know, I don't know the song. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I had a wonderful holiday, and you know me, I was like, oh, can't wait till January. But you know what? I was really, really happy that we continued our tradition of Christmas Eve at home and had the whole family, and it was so fun to listen to all the young nieces and nephews' plans for the future, and it just lifted my spirits. And then Christmas Day with the kids and the grandkids, and then New Year's actually toasted with in Arizona with my aunt and uncle, and actually toasted to water. We didn't have look at the looks I'm getting.
That's unusual.
Yeah, everyone's like, Christina? And I said, yeah, because you know what? We decided just to do it just be purified and start out the year real clean and healthy. So how about that?
Well, good
That's
for you.
good. Well, how you had water, I had a cup of tea.
I had champagne, just a couple sips, and we had a great crowd at the Rustic Inn. It was a mellow atmosphere, which it usually is, but we had a great crowd, and it was really nice. And New Year's Day, stayed home, made a ham, had a few people over, and just visited with, you know, the kids in and out, and a friend came over. So it was nice.
That is nice.
I have to tell you guys something really funny, too.
What?
We actually we drank water. Art had a couple cups of coffee, and Arizona's Finest pulled us over at 12:30.
Why?
And you know what? It was funny. He looked like he was 17 years old. I think we scared the holy majeebers out of him because he thought we were like his parents. But I have to tell you, I won't go in a long version, but I'll just tell you, I think Art scared him because he comes over and he says, where are you coming from? And Art starts to tell him about the whole elephant exchange thing, and I think he wanted to get us out quick. But see, it paid off to toast to water that night. But we had a great time.
Now, see, if I would have been telling the whole story and talking like that, that means I've been drinking.
Oh, not Art. He was like...
I get started and I can't stop then.
Yeah, I think they were just checking it out. But see how that goes?
Yes,
it does, and I'm glad that everybody had the good holidays. But I am very thankful they're over with.
Amen.
You know what I mean? And what I noticed the past couple of days being on the freeway, people are driving normal again, whatever normal is for this state. But they're driving better, and they're not rushing as bad as what they were and cutting you off at the last second and all of this. So good job, everybody that's driving. Keep it up. Just remember, ease up, take it slow. You're going to get there when you get there. Don't worry about it.
I love the new year. You know, some people look back and they think of, I can't wait for it to end. All I can think of is every good thing that's happened last year, and it's just going to get better this year. I love new beginnings. Mm-hmm. I love starting fresh.
Yep.
You know, with a positive outlook.
Well, that's just it.
And the possibilities.
You know,
you said it.
Now, I may not go over all the best things that happen because, of course, the negatives stick out, but I don't focus on that. It's just like, okay, this year I'm going to make this a good year.
And it will be.
Yeah.
It will be. It's going to be good for all of us. I feel that, and I think it's going to be good for the Inland Empire. And we're going to I think people will join together. Whenever there's like a little bit of economic crisis here and there, like we know is happening, people are going to join together, and we can do much together. And we can do a lot
and
for our listeners by bringing all kinds of good deals to them and hope.
That's right. That's
what's
what
going
we're
on
here
in the community.
for.
A lot of good things are going to happen this year.
Right. And let me bump in real quick because the lines are flashing and we have a caller. Hold on. But the one thing that I want to say, you're all right. It's a brand new year. Let's start it off right. Make a list. Check it twice. Take small baby steps. Don't try to climb that mountain the first time out. Do your little steps climbing that mountain and make it a good year. There you go. And Eric, hello, how are you? Thank you.
I love that.
Yes.
Man, you rock.
Hello, Eric.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. And Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, ladies.
Thank you. And
Eric, you
who's
rock.
on the line?
We have Carol
Yay.
on the line right now with you ladies.
Oh, good. Hi, Carol.
Well, Happy New Year, you wonderful ladies
Happy
over
New Year, Carol.
Hey, let's go shopping.
And Happy New Year to you, too, kiddo.
Happy New Year, my beautiful friend.
Oh, thank you. I love you, and thanks for inviting me on again. I'm so excited because, and I loved what you guys were just talking about. It's we kind of turn a corner when we start a new year, and you don't always want to look back, but like Christina said, you want to embrace all the positive things too, because that makes us who we are, you know.
Yes.
And with that being said, I know for me personally too, I've got my bucket list that I've been working on, well, forever. But 2012 is going to be the year that I know so many of us, and all of us collectively, we ladies and Eric, have talked about the importance of trying to do stuff for ourselves this year. And with me, my tie-in, of course, is through the World Travel Family of Agencies. I have already benchmarked some important things that I'm going to do for myself. I'm going to take some amazing trips, and one of the things that I am so tickled about is that we have this cruise together.
Oh, yes. I am so excited.
Oh, my gosh.
I was just talking to my son about it this morning.
Oh, I love it.
Telling him that, this year.
That love boat. And again, this is with Princess Cruises. We're going to be on the Sapphire, and she is an absolutely beautiful ship. And it isn't just that the Love Boat music plays in the background and we do that.
How appropriate, too. We're talking about hope and love, and I love it.
And here you go.
Yeah.
It is tied together, and it's so appropriate that we're going to be on the Love Boat. But, I was talking to some folks that are going to be jumping on the cruise with us, too, and I was saying it's all the wonderful little things that make cruising so special. It isn't that we're going to these amazing ports of call. We're sailing in and out of L.A., which is fabulous, because for those of us here in Southern California that we don't have to buy air tickets, we don't have to mess with airline promotion. We just go down to the pier, have someone drop you off, or they even have parking there. You walk on board, you get and from the second you walk on board that ship, it's like white glove service. People are there to assist you, and they're kind, and they're friendly, and you go into your stateroom, and oh my gosh, you get excited. You can't wait to explore the ship, and they've got so many different lounges and different feelings and these different, the way they've got the ambiance to some of these places. Some are very nautical, some are like an English pub, and some serve high tea, and some are famous for the martinis, and you can't wait to get out and explore the ship, and then before you know it, the ship is starting to sail, and it's just like on all the movies. You go out on the railing, you're waving to perfect strangers, and they're waving back. It's all good, and once you get out in that open sea area, there's this liberating feeling of freedom. It's like, you know what, the cell phones don't work. I don't have everything electronic attached to me intravenously.
Hopefully we're attaching some other things intravenously.
Yeah. Some of those thoughts we just discovered on our exploration of the ship.
Well, Carol, I got to jump in for a second. When you were talking about going onto the ship, and once you actually leave a port and you're sailing away and you're saying goodbye to everybody and this and that, the smell of the air and the smell of that ocean, it is the most calming thing anybody can actually do. And when I was back home, we were sailing all over the place, not a big ship, but, little sailboats, and the fishing and everything else, and what it does to one's brain and feeling.
Your spirit.
The spirit, yes. Thank you, Diane. It's incredible.
It is. It's almost like a cleansing process, just like I liked so much, Christina, what you said about, having water at midnight. I didn't have water at midnight either, but I do appreciate the symbolism of all of that. And that's so much about being outdoors. And when you're out in the open sea like that, there is something cleansing and very fresh and renewing. And for those of us that live oftentimes very hectic lives, it is so important to set up benchmark timeouts for yourself. And that's how this cruise is going to be for so many of us. We are burning the candle at both ends, and, sometimes we manage things better than others. However, the important thing is to take time for yourself.
Don't you think, too, with water? Oh, I'm sorry, Beth, but water, it's like I was actually fortunate enough to be out in the Redondo area this morning, and I was just looking out at that water, and I think it's, again, the possibilities, and it's bigger than us.
Yes.
And it's so... You just look at it, you're
limitless.
so relaxed.
It gives you a limitless.
Can you imagine how we're going to feel 7 days later?
Yes.
I know.
We're going to say, why are we going back?
Maybe we can all get jobs on the ship.
There you go. I thought about that.
I know what I can do.
Saying that, Carol, you know what I just thought of to all the ladies here? If we did get a job on the ship, we could have a portable radio station.
Yes.
And we could do our programming and talk about all different areas from all the way around the world. Could you imagine that?
Well, I think that's a great idea, and I think you need to check into that, Bev.
Oh, that would be terrific.
Just get your own little satellite so it stays with us wherever we go.
Right.
Yeah, we can put it on top of our heads like an antenna.
There you go.
One of my favorite Martians,
Possibility.
There we go. I'm liking that.
But,
we might even bring Eric along.
I know. We need Eric. We need our engineer. He's going to have to keep
You want to
us in
work on the
line,
Love Boat with us, Eric?
We're
going to take this show on the ship.
I'm not sure my wife would be too happy with that one.
Bring her along. Oh, my
She beat me
God.
up.
Technicality.
Oh, my God.
Just a little
Bring
one.
her along, Eric.
Yeah, and Joey's in the background in the booth, and he's pointing, me.
Well, Joey, you can come too. I mean, how many engineers can we are there ever too many engineers?
No.
Okay.
You never have enough.
Okay. Well, see, the world is driven by engineers sometimes, so there's always a need.
Yeah, it's like a good bowl of pasta or a good T-bone steak. There's never enough.
Or a nice wine. A nice, you can sip on a glass of wine. There again, I'm dreaming, sipping on that margarita on the deck of the ship as we're sailing out, or, and just the whole thing about the ship itself, the experience. For those that have cruised, know the differences. There's lots of different qualities in different amenities on different ships. Princess is on the higher end of things. So people that may have sailed on different vessels, different parts of the world, have had different experiences, and even if they sailed on Princess before, everything is different each time. But this ship really does cater to a very comfortable but a very Californian kind of lifestyle. It's casual elegance. And there's a couple of nights where people can get dressed up in their formal wear. You can wear a cocktail dress, or some men wear suits or tuxedos even. You'll see people decked out. And there's photographers that can take pictures when you're getting on the ship, when you're getting off the ship at the different ports of call. And they have a photo gallery. And, of course, that's a big business for the cruise line because they want you to buy those pictures, but they're done professionally, and that's fun. I am very lucky, though, with either my camera on my phone or my little digital camera. I capture 1 million pictures, and you replay it. And when you look at those pictures when you come home, and you're going to say, oh, my gosh, we had so much fun when we were shopping here on the Fisherman's Wharf in San Francisco, and there's the ship in the background, and it's just all those things that you can't even read in the brochure. It's those thumbprints that are left in your mind, that memory of great experience when you're having a vacation where so much is taken care of for you. All of your meals. They provide so many different